please introduce yourself and describe the projects you received funding for.
Hi, I'm Marcus Scarborough. I'm part of Honor Capital, LLC. We recently received funding from the South Carolina Community Loan Fund to open our Save-A-Lot grocery store here in Columbia, South Carolina.
All right, and where did the idea for your store come from?
So it's actually an interesting story. We originally started out, set out to do affordable housing, and in the progression of that, we partnered with Save-A-Lot food stores, and they approached us about opening about 10% of their new store portfolio, and here we are a year later, and with our first store here in Columbia, South Carolina, and we're tapped to open about 19 more of these stores in the next 2 years. Our second one being in Tulsa, Oklahoma, coming up soon, and then many more to come.
Okay, so what was it like trying to secure funding for your project? How did it feel?
Well, as you can imagine, before partnering with the South Carolina Community Loan Fund, it's always a scary conversation, or you're expecting folks to say no because you're trying to convince them of how great an idea you have in your business and that it'll be successful. In February, when I had a chance to come down to Charleston to meet Anna with the South Carolina Community Loan Fund, it was the start of a very pleasant experience. The South Carolina Community Loan Fund was excellent to work with throughout the whole entire process. We were able to secure our funding, and then as we went through the actual construction phases and the opening phases, they were there side by side, step by step along the way to help us and get us where we needed to go to get this place open, and we did it in 125 days. So it was pretty quick, pretty fast, especially for a project of this size.
How did you first find out about South Carolina Community Loan Fund?
Well, our CFO, who Jamie Allen, who's been working with across the country with these projects, stumbled across South Carolina Community Loan Fund, I believe, through the Housing Authority and the connection we had with them, and they told us about the South Carolina Community Loan Fund, and we reached out to them, and that's how the initial meeting started, and like I said, it was history from there.
Sort of already did this, but do you have anything else to say about your experience working with South Carolina?
Oh yeah, like I said, Patrick, Anna, and all the folks at the South Carolina Community Loan Fund, they're just excellent people to work with. Their processes are easygoing, it's simple. As long as you're let's do that one over. Let's see. So repeat the question.
Can you describe your experience working with South Carolina Community Loan Fund?
So South Carolina Community Loan Fund was very easy to work with. They continue to be easy to work with. We have a great relationship with them, and we've attended several of their events since then. But throughout the whole entire process, they were there with us step by step and made everything and facilitated everything to ensure that our project came in on time, and worked with us to make sure we came in on budget along the whole entire way. So it was definitely a pleasure working with them.
And would you recommend South Carolina Community Loan Fund to someone you know?
Yes, definitely. Highly recommend. If you have a great idea, you have a great project, and you want to impact communities, definitely talk to the South Carolina Community Loan Fund and see what they can do for you.
How did you feel on opening day? You get big back to that.
Ooh, opening day. Yeah. We had about 800 people come in the store that day on opening day. We had Congressman Clyburn, Mayor Benjamin here in Columbia. It was George Rogers, Heisman Trophy winner. It was quite a cast of characters, and plus the whole entire community who came out to support. The whole reason why we're here. It was a mob. It was almost like Black Friday as they came into the store, and it was I was nervous, of course, but like I said, having all our partners there to see the fruits of the project and to see in actuality what we were doing, to be able to talk to the community here, I think was the most amazing piece of that. And it was a very proud day after a very hard few months of trying to quickly get this place open so we can come here and help this community provide fresh food, fresh produce, groceries to them.
And how has the community responded to your opening and to your presence here?
So like I said, opening day was amazing. 800 something folks came through the door that day, and we continue to have the same people come in, sometimes 3-4 times a day. It's actually pretty entertaining to talk to them. But I feel we've been well received. We've got great feedback from the community. We've brought extremely affordable prices to the community to provide to them. They no longer have to walk 2 miles in this 100-degree sweltering heat that we've had, or the rain, or pay taxis in order to just get groceries every day. They're appreciative. I know that I appreciate them and their support for the store, and look forward to continue serving this community.
Right, and how's the store doing now?
It's doing great. As we kind of discussed earlier, it's been busy this morning. It's always a steady stream of customers. We typically have the same amount of customers every day, 450 to 500 people who come in here. And many of them familiar faces, and we also have the local downtown professionals who on their way from work stop by. So things continue to grow, and as the word is spread about the store, people come to save.